give you the update on those two players that had to be replaced for Kaizer Chiefs. Kieran Baccus has injured his left knee and ankle reportedly, and then Bernard Parker also coming off and going into the tunnel now with a left ankle that is very heavily strapped. He cannot walk on it. Doc Osaji has been very busy for Amakosi. When they were down to 10 men though, when Baccus was being treated, that is when Cape Town City broke the deadlock, and what a strike from Erasmus. But I want you to give the goalkeeper's point of view, because you noticed something very early on.
Yeah, I think I said pre-game that Cape Town City need to shoot from distance, because in the previous game, Akpeyi has been sort of parrying balls. And if you see his positioning with that goal, he wasn't set. Take nothing away from Kermit Erasmus. World-class goal from a top player.
Well, that is what separates the two sides here from 45 minutes, the first 45 minutes at the Cape Town Stadium that very suddenly exploded into life. The question is, when Kaizer Chiefs had a penalty missed by Daniel Cardoso, should Cape Town City have been down to 10 men? I'm very surprised by Makola though, because isn't it his coach who said, you mustn't push? Carol and her team in studio will have more.
In the second half, still goalless at the Sugar Red Kulu Stadium in the Golden Arrows and Polokwane City match, but oh, what drama, and a goal at the Cape Town Stadium. We want to go through it all here. I mean, obviously one thing that both teams wanted to do is start off very, very strong. This time around, Kaizer Chiefs looking extremely promising in the early exchanges.
Yeah, a bit of a reverse in what happened in their league fixture, but what struck me was the fact that because both teams are playing three in the midfield, they're not playing the ball out wide. They're insisting on playing through a very narrow passing channel with great success, but it just seems very frantic in that midfield because of it. And just generally as well, both teams are playing with a lot of energy, and therefore we're seeing lots of mostly unintentional fouls, and unfortunately for Chiefs, two of their players already had to leave the field.
That's right. Now we take a look at how that persistent pressure from Kaizer Chiefs just really led to this particular incident. Although, I don't know, man, initially I thought, penalty where? You can't see it from this angle.
Yeah, you can understand why Makola gets so agitated, because he's obviously catching up with play. He doesn't realize from our camera angle that in actual fact, he probably would have had second thoughts about that.
Yeah.
You can't really blame Fielies. He did hell of a well to get back to get the block in. You know, he keeps his hand down as much as possible, but still, it is a penalty because his hand is away from his body. He's making himself bigger. He's stopping the ball from carrying on its natural trajectory, which could have had Leeuwenburgh in trouble because it was going across him to the far post. For me, a penalty. But what happened after that was completely unacceptable.
Agreed. I mean, how did Makola remain on the pitch after this?
Yeah, this is, you know, he's an ex-Pirates player, and he's playing against the old enemy. So it's a high-profile game in any case. You can understand why he reacts like that. But if he had seen the reverse angle and of that ball striking the hand, he wouldn't have reacted like that. But still, you can't push a referee like that. You can't manhandle a referee like that. He should have been off the field.
Yeah, I was going to say, even if you can understand, you can understand why it is that he acted the way that he did. Not acceptable, not acceptable. So just lenient, and of course he just gets that yellow card. Now to the penalty, such a big chance for Kaizer Chiefs.
I would have bet my house
and everything in
my
it.
Kids on Cardoso to score this. I think he's the calmest person when it comes to penalty takers. It's the first one I've seen him miss in a long time. Yeah. Nearly always waiting for the goalkeeper to go down before he picks his head up to pick his spot. On this particular occasion, I think he was a little bit flustered for some reason and hit it high and wide. Very unlike him.
Yeah, completely ballooned it. And maybe it was also all of the heat that came with this penalty ultimately being taken.
Yeah, you've got to soak in whatever follows the penalty. Normally there are very heated moments which lead you to a lot of chirping as you're running up to take the penalty. Guys will be commenting. You've got to deal with the goalkeeper as well, who can be intimidating. But normally he sticks those away.
Yeah, and then Cape Town City were adamant on just not giving them another opportunity, Kaizer Chiefs. And I mean, you take a look at this moment here that led to an absolutely brilliant goal.
Beautiful
but come
goal.
on, defensively, Chiefs should have done better.
Yeah, a little bit of a nothing ball from Nodada, a high ball into Erasmus, and you would think that he would be crowded out by Mathoho or Cardoso, but Mathoho stands off. It's almost like he's waiting for Cardoso to make the move. They then both give Erasmus a chance to bring the ball down and then also back off after that. And that's just inviting Erasmus to take a pot shot. And he sticks it away just brilliantly here.
Takes his time, composes himself, sets it up beautifully, and what a finish. So it is Cape Town City in the lead at the break, going into the second stanza. As we said, these games change on a sixpence. Could be the case. Let's head on back now and
So
do the second
actually Erasmus celebration, everybody's looking over it by ignore. I mean, when the signs us as far as I know, that thing is not allowed.